Picture this. You are running through the airport. Your heart is beating fast. You hear that final boarding call. You reach the gate with exactly 30 seconds left. So did you arrive on time or in time? Hello and welcome to our deep dive. Today we were exploring, a very common confusion in English. We're looking at the difference between a precise schedule and a ticking clock.
Yeah, it is a great topic. These two phrases, on time and in time, they sound almost exactly the same, but they really tell completely different stories. And our goal today is to explain this very slowly and clearly.
Right, step by step, so you don't feel overwhelmed.
Exactly. We want to show you how they work using very simple everyday situations.
So let's start with on time. To really understand this, it helps to imagine a timeline drawn on a piece of paper.
I like that. That is a very helpful way to picture it. So on time means something happens exactly at a planned moment.
Yeah.
Think of that scheduled moment as, a specific dot on your timeline.
Just one tiny dot.
Yeah, and you were aiming for that exact dot.
Oh, so it is like throwing a dart and hitting the absolute center of a target. You need perfect precision.
Exactly. That is a perfect way to explain it. For example, if a train is scheduled to arrive at 9:00 a.m., and it stops at the station at exactly 9:00 a.m., well, it is on time.
Right, because you hit the dot on the timeline.
You got it.
Ah.
Or think about paying your rent exactly on the day it is due. If you miss that dot, you were simply late.
But real life is not always a perfect train schedule. Often we aren't aiming for a single dot on a line. What happens when we are racing against a window of opportunity that is slowly closing?
Well, that is exactly when we use the phrase in time.
Yeah.
If on time is a dot on a line, think of in time as a box or, a container.
Okay, a box.
Yes. You need to get inside the box before the door locks.
Yeah.
You were doing something early enough to avoid missing out.
Okay, wait, let me challenge that for a second. If I arrive at 9 a.m. for a 9:00 a.m. meeting, I am technically inside the window, right?
Right, yeah, you are.
So why would it be a mistake to say, I arrived in time for the meeting exactly at 9:00?
Oh, that is such a common confusion. Here is the difference. A 9:00 a.m. meeting is a specific planned schedule. So we use on time because you hit the target perfectly. In time is used for beating a closing window. Usually, it is to stop something bad from happening.
I see. So the airport example from the beginning makes sense now. I ran to the gate and made it just before the doors closed. I didn't arrive on time because I didn't follow my exact schedule.
Right, your schedule is completely ruined.
Yeah, but I made it in time to catch the flight.
Exactly. Another good example is an ambulance.
Okay.
An ambulance doesn't have a scheduled meeting with a patient, but it arrives in time to save a life. It beats the closing window. The opposite here isn't being late, it is being too late.
Oh, I love that. So on time is about perfect precision, and in time is about beating the clock. That really helps. Let's look at how native English speakers use these phrases in everyday expressions.
Yes, we often add words to make the meaning stronger. For example, we say right on time. This means absolutely perfect punctuality.
Like ordering a pizza. If they promise to deliver the pizza at 7:00 p.m. and the doorbell rings at exactly 7:00 p.m., the pizza is right on time.
Yes, I think we all love when that happens. Now, let's contrast that perfect pizza delivery with the phrase just in time. We use just in time when you narrowly avoid a disaster.
Like working on a big project. The deadline is midnight, you finally finish the work and click send at 11:59 p.m.
That is a very stressful situation.
It really is. You beat the closing window by just 1 minute. You were just in time.
Exactly. You were inside the box just before the door closed. So let's summarize the main ideas very simply. Use on time when you perfectly match an exact schedule. Use in time when you beat a closing window before it is too late.
That is a very clear rule to remember. Before we finish, we want to leave you with a final thought to ponder today. Look at your own daily habits. Are you the kind of person who always tries to be perfectly right on time?
Or do you live on the edge, racing the clock and arriving just in time?
It is a fun question to ask yourself. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive. We hope this conversation makes English a little bit easier and more fun for you today. Have a wonderful day and goodbye.